Michael Dunlop. Here comes Peter Hickman on his K2 Super Triumph. They are making their way to Glen Helen, and we'll be keeping an eye on every single split time as we go around this 37 3/4 mile course. The split
well, let's look at some of the laps actually. Some of the riders and practice actually on can we see Dean Harrison? Remember, Dean Harrison's done 129.
Can't keep them in shot, they're going too fast.
The start money, you wouldn't probably say it's on Michael Dunlop some of it. Like Mike Brown.
next up on the street style racing BMW.
On the opening lap, 16 minutes 54, 1-1 to Dean Harrison, 133.93.
Dean Harrison 128.1, Jamie Cowan 127.5, and James Hillier is in as Michael Dunlop away. Oh, just a little struggle for Michael. Gets a good cheer from the guys, and I think on the last lap, the bull is going to go. Great performance so far from Jamie Cowan holding on to that fourth place. But here's Hickman. Hickman is in, and Hickman is confirmed in that third position. We'll just get the split in a moment or two when Hickman stops. He does there now. He's 8.5 back off first.
Jesus, he's trying to focus.
2.8 back, and it's James Hillier, 6.9 back.
The bike development, the course development at the same time. Yes, indeed, too. Another one of the changes, quite a big change actually in terms of the mechanics, in terms of the machines, Chris Kinley. A veteran of the teaching has been coming for a little while maybe. There has been some quite significant resurfacing that has ironed out some of the tyre for you. Find your perfect tyre with our tyre configurator online at Metzler.com. Metzler Motorcycle Tyres, the official...
done more laps on the 600 this year than I ever have done before, just to try and break that trait. But for some reason, the first lap or two, I'm just too slow. I'm just riding it like a big bike. I stop it, turn it, fire it, rather than riding through the corner fast. And yeah, the boys obviously got away. I think I was 10 seconds behind Dean at one point. So I'm fighting with fourth even. You know, I was super close with. I think must have been Davey maybe. Was it Jamie Coward? Was it? Yeah.
Jamie's had a great ride.
Yeah. So yeah, I was kind of like thinking, Jesus, I'm not even going to be on the podium in a minute. So I really have to get my finger out. And then by the time I come into the pits, had that little break and go again, that was almost like the reset button for me. And then I felt much more comfortable, could really get cracking. And I suddenly saw that the time had come down to like 6 seconds. And I thought, oh, is that just because of the pit stop or what? And then the next thing it was 4 seconds and 3, and I was like, right, we've actually got a chance of having a go here. So last lap, dug in really hard, and yeah, that's my fastest ever Supersport lap at the TT, so super happy with that. I think I'm doing 29 on the last lap.
129 dead, I think it was.
Yeah, so yeah, super happy with that, and unfortunate for Dean, but I managed to pip him by 0.3, I think it was in the end, so yeah, mega.
I'm sort of glad I wasn't involved with these two, because I know how hard they can push, so I had a wee bit of a comfort zone, and I just sat there. So yeah, it was a good race really. It's V600's going very well, the boys worked real hard at it, and we had a bit of an issue yesterday with it, and we worked all night and got it ready.
And of course it is the MD Racing Yamaha, isn't it? It's all your own small team, that.
Yes.
So how many guys work on that with you?
Just I built the bike from scratch, and then a couple of guys look after it then when we're at the event, so I'll just keep it top of the engine myself and the lads prep it. So they do a great job, the boys are fantastic. My old pal, he's here too, and I always rob him for advice, and then we just went electronics man, he's done a super job all week, so we just took it along.
You know that's 22 wins now, obviously you know that's 22 wins, you're 34 years old. I mean, it's no age really, is it?
Well,
and there could be a whole lot more, but let's not do too many predictions, but it could be more before the end of the week.
Look, these boys here, you can't predict anything. It's a fast pace out there. The boys are quick, they're always quick, you know what I mean? You'd be a fool to stand here and think you're the fastest man here. You know, these boys are, the racing's hot and it's heavy, and it's any man's race in any class, so I just have to keep buttering on.
It's interesting watching you, because I've been watching the practice and watching the race today, and you have two little traits. One is your front wheel landed up a left bridge, and obviously that suits you, no problem, yeah. And the other one is, every lap out of Ramsey hairpin, it's a quick look over the shoulder. Never if there's anyone there or not. That's just a habit, isn't it?
It's just a habit of doing it for years, and you get into these wee habits.
You do, indeed, yeah, you do.
Look, it was great. There's a load of people here. Weather's fantastic. Racing's good. So
absolutely brilliant, isn't it? Now, wherever we see all three of you at various camera points and stuff, okay, sometimes you're getting a bit close to the edge, but yeah, we know you're completely under control. It never looked in that race that any of you, from the bit I saw, had any moments anywhere. Was that true in your case?
I think the conditions are good, and the grip shock, and I think everything, you know, that. I think it's probably, if you looked in places there probably no cameras, you might not be saying that, but everywhere the public cameras are insane smooth, I was able to smooth things out and just keep my head down.
And of course, not a lot of rest now, because you've got the big race tomorrow on the big bike, so that's going to give you that added little bit of confidence, I reckon.
Yeah, look, you know, as I said, big race is going to be hot and heavy. All races are, there's no doubt about that, but I'm just glad that I've won under the belt anyway, and it's always a good when you're winning a race right here. That's a good thing.
Well, congratulations to you all. So it's the HHD show. I was just thinking, Hickman, Harrison, Dunlop. That's the way it's been all the way throughout practice.